Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. Allahumma faqihna fid din. Allahumma inni as'aluka ilman nafi'a wa 'amalan mutaqabbala wa rizqan tayyiba. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. As-salatu was-salamu ala Rasulillah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. So we did up till ayah 28 of Surah Al-Baqarah, the ayah that you see in front. What it says, let me just read the running translation. How can you disbelieve in Allah when you were lifeless and He brought you to life? Then He will cause you to die. Then He will bring you back to life. And then to Him you will be returned. And this is one of the basic aqidah or basic belief that a Muslim has, that we are all going to die and return to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he is just reminding us of, especially for people like the disbelievers who did not believe in the Quran, who did not believe in the last prophet, who denied the ayahs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How can you do that? You were nobody, you were not alive, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave you life, then you are going to die, then you're going to become alive again, and you are going to return to Allah. Like that is going to be the day of judgment, the day where you get your result, whatever you've been doing in this dunya. And this belief, if this belief becomes strong, then usually our life is somewhat, it follows a straight path if this belief is stronger. I personally for me, I feel that when this belief in akhirah, that like we are going to die and stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when there is a weakness in this belief, it makes us do things that we otherwise won't do. Because if like it's a human nature, when we know that there are going to be consequences, we do things differently. When there are no consequences, even kids, they know that if there are not going to be any consequences, they are going to behave differently. And same is the case with us. So if I believe that, yes, I am going to be answerable for my deeds, then I will behave differently. Who is he now? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is explaining. Who is he? He is the one who khalaqa, he created lakum, for you, ma, whatever, fil earth, is in the earth, jamiyan, all, like everything. Thumma, moreover, istawa, he turned, ila samai, to the heavens, to the skies, fasawwahunna, and then fashioned them. Sawwahunna means like to make it straight or shape it. Sab'a samawat, 7 heavens. Wahuwa, and he bikulli shay'in, upon everything, alim, all knowing. So now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that, like, okay, how can you deny when I created you, I gave you life, and then you die, you're going to die, and then you're going to become alive again. And he is again explaining, he is the one who created everything that you see on this earth, and it's for you. He could have just sent us on this earth with like a boring earth, like with nothing, no greenery, let's say. How it feels, how do we feel when autumn comes, when it's winter, when there's no greenery, almost gone, or when the leaves are falling, and then when spring comes and there's greenery and beautiful trees and everything, it makes us feel different as well. So he created this earth and everything upon it for us, and then he created the 7 heavens, which hopefully one day when we meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we will be granted Jannatul Firdaus, inshallah. Ameen ya Rabbal Alameen. And wahuwa bikulli shay'in alim, and he knows everything. Whatever he created, for whoever he created, and whenever and however, he knows everything. Now, from these ayahs, a few ayahs will be narrating the incident of the creation of Adam alayhi salam, and what the incident, basically what happened. It doesn't give us the detail of the creation as such, but the whole, like the scenario, like what, and when Adam alayhi salam and Hawa alayhi salam made a mistake, and what happened. And in Surah Al-A'raf, this incident is explained a bit further, the creation of Adam alayhi salam. Wa idh qala, and when said, Rabbuka, your Lord, lil malaikati, to the angels, inni, indeed I am, ja'ilun, I'm going to place, or I'm going to create, I'm going to make, fil ardi, in this earth, khalifa. Vicegerent, basically a khalifa is somebody who carries out the commands of the head. So We are all Khalifa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because and we are supposed to carry out his message for other people. That is what a Khalifa. A Khalifa is who comes after, meaning there's a leader, there's a ruler, and they tell you what to do. And the Khalifa carries out only those duties that are given to him. They don't do anything out of their own free will. Qalu, they said, will taj'alu, are you going to place fiha in it man who yufsidu fiha, who is going to spread corruption in it, wa yasfiku, and he will shed ad-dima'a, blood, wa nahnu, while we nusabbihu, we glorify you, bihamdika, with your praises, wa nuqaddisu, and we sanctify you, laka, for you. Qala, he said, inni, indeed I, a'lamu, I know, ma, what la ta'lamun, you do not know. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells the angels, okay, I'm going to create a Khalifa on this earth, somebody who's going to carry out my orders. And so the angel said, are you going to create somebody who's going to like spread havoc on this earth, like corruption and bloodshed and all the chaos? And some scholars say that the angels knew this because they had seen the jinn. The jinn were created before us. So that's what the jinn did. That's why they're saying this. And wallahu alam. But that's what some of the scholars give the reason. Why did the angels say that this is going to happen? And they're reminding Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they're saying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we already glorify you. We already carry out whatever you tell us to do. We already praise you. Why do you need human beings? Why do you need a Khalifa on earth? And what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says? Qala inni a'lamu ma la ta'lamun. Indeed, I know what you don't know. Well, just give me a second. Just give me 1 second. وَعَلَّمَ, and he taught. Now, who taught? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught Adam al-Isma'a, the names kullaha, of all of them. Some scholars say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught Adam alayhi salam the name of everything that was going to be created, and some say the main names. Wallahu alam. Thumma, then, aradahum, he displayed them, ala, to al-malaikati, to the angels. Faqala, and he said, Ambi'uni, inform me, bi asma'i, of the names, ha'ula'i, of these, in, if kuntum, you are sadiqeen, you are truthful. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, first of all, he taught Adam alayhi salam the name of everything. And then he brought those things, or asked the angels to tell them the name, and like whatever, like if you are true, meaning you are saying that these human beings are going to create havoc on earth and they're going to cause corruption. That means like you know something, then okay, tell me the names of these things. And what happened? Qalu, they said, the angels said, Subhanaka, glory be to you. La ilma lana, there are no knowledge for us. Like we don't have any knowledge of these things. Illa, except ma, what? Allamtana, you have taught us. So the angel said, we only know what you have taught us. We don't know like everything else. And this is true. This is a fact. Angels only do what they are told to do. They only know what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had told them. They cannot, they don't like think like us. They are not beings like us. Like they can use their brain to do something else or do this. No, they only follow Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's instructions. Innaka, indeed you, anta, you are, al-alim, the all-knowing, al-hakim, the all-wise. So the angels say that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are the only one who knows. You are the all-knowing and you are the all-wise. You know, like these two names or attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alim, like, yeah, we say the meaning all-knowing. But when we think about this meaning all-knowing, like it should give us a kind of peace, or like a kind of, you can say like when we say Allah knows everything. So Allah knows that if he knows everything, then he knows my situation. Then he knows that I'm going through some hard time. He knows that I need something, or he knows that what troubles I'm going through, then that should give us some kind of peace that, yeah, he is going to change the situation for me because he knows. And he's also Al-Hakim. He is all wise. So maybe my situation is not getting better at this moment because this is not the right time. Because he's all wise, he knows what the right time is. And he is just making me go through this hard time because it will make me a better person or a stronger person in the future. So that's why we need to focus on these attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like, these are not like just by chance they're here. They are here for a reason. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all knowing and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is all wise. He knows everything. Qala, he said, Ya Adamu, O Adam, ambihum, inform them, bi asma'im, of their names. So when angels said we don't know the names, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told Adam alayhi salam, now you tell them the names. Falamma, and when amba'ahum, he informed them, bi asma'ihim, of their names. Qala, he said, who said? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Alam aqul lakum, did I not say to you, inni, indeed I, a'lamu, I know, غيب السماوات, the unseen of the heavens, wal ardi, and the earth, wa a'lamu, and I know, ma, what, tubduna, you reveal, wa ma, and what, kuntum, you were, taktumun, you conceal. So when Adam alayhi salam was asked by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, okay, tell them the names. He had learned it from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he said all the names of the things that were asked. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that, didn't I tell you that I know whatever is in the skies and the earth, like the unseen, nobody knows. And whatever anyone hides or whatever anyone shows, Allah knows it like already. So the one thing that we need to remember, angels are there, like they carry out Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's orders, and whatever he says to them, they do it. But then even angels did not know these things. So which
Sorry,
yeah.
sister, can I just sorry,
Yeah.
I'm interrupting you.
No,
I
no,
just wanted to clarify something.
yeah.
You mentioned about knowing the names. Is it the names of Allah or the names of like the prophets that are coming? Like
No,
whose
no,
names?
names of things, like for example, sky or
Oh,
heavens or mountain, like names of everything.
okay, got it.
All
Okay,
like, yeah,
thank you.
no problem. So, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, like, and this makes us think, like, some people, when they say, okay, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam knew ghaib, or the angels know, or the jinn know, we need to remember when even the angels did not know, although they work for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they are in the heavens and they know everything, but they only have limited knowledge, only the knowledge that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave them. So nobody can tell us that I know the future, I'm going to tell you the future. These are all, and we are told through the Quran as well that these jinnat, the jinn, they used to try and get some information here and there, and then they will tell that to a human being who will then use it to tell people, yeah, I know your future. And there's nobody that can tell you what is going to happen. Only Allah knows. And this belief needs to be really strong, because when this belief is not strong, I've seen people like they believe when somebody tells them, okay, in a week's time, this is going to happen, or in a month's time, this is going to happen. And they religiously follow what they are told. And this is very close to shirk. I will say it is shirk, because now you're believing somebody who is a human being. He's not like, only Allah knows. No human being can tell you anything. Not even the angels, not even the jinn, nobody knows. And when we believe in this concept like strongly, it gives us peace that only Allah knows, no matter what somebody's saying. And people tend to say so many things. Let them say it. Only Allah knows what is going to happen. And when I feel that, okay, Allah knows, it gives me that strength, that peace. I don't have to worry about people. Let them say what they are saying. So this was one proof that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, whatever you conceal, whatever you reveal, I know everything. وَإِذْ قُلْنَا, and when we said, لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ, to the angels, usjudu, prostrate, li-Adama, to Adam alayhi salam. فَسَجَدُوا, they all prostrated, illa, except Iblis. Abba, he refused, was takbar, and he was arrogant, wakana, and became min al-kafirin, among the disbelievers. So when Adam alayhi salam was created and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blew his ruh in it, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told the angels that bow down to him. Now, this was not doing sajda to Adam alayhi salam. Sajda is only to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The bowing down means that to submit, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created ashraf al-makhluqat, like the best creation, and now you are supposed to submit. That sajda meant to submit. And everyone, all the angels submitted. Now, Iblis, Shaitan, who we call Shaitan now, he was among the jinn. But he was such a righteous jinn, and he used to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so much that he was allowed to sit with the angels. He used to sit in their company. So when Adam alayhi salam was created, he was there. And now when angels are told, okay, bow down, so Iblis was supposed to bow down too, but he didn't. He showed arrogance. And arrogance means like he thought that, okay, and I don't know if, let me just see if, yeah. He, in other places, in Surah Araf and other places, it says that the arrogance, what was the arrogance? He said that you created this human being from dirt, from mud, from like smelly, muddy, like black mud or whatever, and you created me from fire. Why would I submit to him? Why should I bow down to him? And this arrogance is what made him shaitan. Shaitan, the word shaitan means somebody who has he's deprived till forever. Like he is like lanatullahi, like Allah's lana is on him. And like that, he's done. He's done for, and he became among the kafirin, he became among the disbelievers. He showed arrogance. And this is something you and I need to really, really remember. Like not only in this situation, like in our life, there are so many situations where this arrogance come to our mind, like we feel that we are better than somebody, or we feel that we did something really like better than somebody else, and I deserved it, or I this and that, or I look nicer than her, or I am taller, or my skin color, or like anything that makes us feel that we are better than somebody, it means that we are arrogant. And it is also considered arrogance when we know, for example, somebody knows we are supposed to pray 5 times a day. It is Salah time, and somebody doesn't get up to pray. Basically, they're showing arrogance. How? They are like the you can say the status of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They are not thinking about that. They are showing, okay, I can decide what to do. No, we can't. We are Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's slaves. We are supposed to do what we are told. So whenever we are doing things that we want, the way we want to do, basically in a way we are showing arrogance. وَقُلْنَا, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ya Adamu, O Adam, uskun, dwell, anta, you, and wazawjuka, and your spouse. So first Adam alayhi salam was created, and then Hawa alayhi salam was created. And now they're being told, you stay in Al-Jannah, in paradise, wakula, and you both eat, minha, from it, ragadan, freely, haythu shi'tuma, from wherever you wish. Wala, and do not, this is a very important part, wala, and do not, taqraba, you to approach, hadhihi shajara, the tree, this tree, fatakuna, lest you both be min al-zalimin, from the wrongdoers. So when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created Adam alayhi salam, and then he created Hawa alayhi salam, historians say that Hawa alayhi salam was created from Adam's rib, the 13th rib or the 12th rib, wallahu alam. So and then they were told, okay, you stay in Jannah, you stay here, you eat from wherever you want. Just imagine, Jannah is so huge, we can't even imagine how big it is. And they're told you can go anywhere, you can do whatever, you can eat from wherever. Just don't go near this tree. وَلَا تَقْرَبَا هَذِهِ الشَّجَرَةِ, do not approach, both of you do not go near this tree, just one tree. And just imagine, just stop and think about it. Like the whole, let's say you go to a mansion, and the whole mansion has, let's say it has 12 rooms or 13 rooms. And you're told you can go and do whatever in any room. All the 12 rooms, just this one room, don't go near it. Isn't that such an easy thing to do? Meaning, like, you have all the 12 rooms, just one room. So they could go anywhere, but just don't go near this tree. Otherwise, you are going to become among the wrongdoers. It is like, it seems such an easy order, like hukum of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, I can go everywhere, but just one tree. Well, what happened? فَأَزَلَّهُمَا, then made both of them slip. الشَّيْطَانُ, shaitan made both of them slip. Anha, from it. فَأَخْرَجَهُمَا, and he got both of them out. Mimma, from what kana, they both were fihi, in it. So shaitan made them do the wrong thing or go near the tree. So, and this did not happen like, okay, so they were in Jannah, then Shaitan came and told them, okay, go near that tree, and they went near the tree, and then they became faultful. No, Shaitan, it says that for years, Shaitan kept on going to them and telling them, you know why you're not supposed to go there? Because if you go near the tree and if you eat from that tree, you're going to become immortal, and that's why you're told not to go, and this and that. And then he kept on going to them again and again and again. And this is again shaitan. One of the meaning is waswasa. He puts waswasa, meaning he comes and goes again and again and again. He has patience. So he kept on going, and then what happened? They both slipped. They both went near that tree. And that's when they became the wrongdoers. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Ihbitu, go down, all of you. Ba'dukum, some of you, libadin adu, are enemy of the others. Meaning, all of you get down. Shaitan and Adam alayhi salam, and you go down, you live on this earth, and you are enemies of each other. So Shaitan is our enemy. He's an open enemy. Walakum, and for you, fil ardi, in this earth, mustaqarrun, is a dwelling place, wa mata'un, and a provision, ilahin, for a period. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, you go down, you live there, you are enemies of each other, you are going to stay on this earth like till a certain time. Mata'un ilahin, till a certain time. Of course, we know that there is going to be a day of judgment, there is going to be a qiyamah. Till then. And one thing to always remember, especially living here, and my daughter, she went to a Catholic school, and she said that like their concept is that first of all, Hawa made Adam slip. Secondly, it was a punishment that they were sent on this earth. But one thing to remember this ayah. Let me go back and show you. This ayah, the first one, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells the angels, what does he say? وَإِذْ قَالَ رَبُّكَ لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ, he tells to the angels, إِنِّي جَاعِلٌ فِي الْأَرْضِ خَلِيفَةً. I'm going to make a Khalifa on where? On the earth. So when the Christians, when they say that, oh, it's a punishment that we are sent on this earth, if Adam and Hawa didn't do this, we were created for this earth. So because it's not in Surah Al-Baqarah, it is in other surah, that Adam alayhi salam and Hawa alayhi salam, the moment they obeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they realized they did the wrong thing. Their clothes got taken off, and they started covering themselves, and they knew they did something wrong, and right there and then they learned from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala how to ask for forgiveness. And they said that, Rabbana zalamna anfusana wa in lam taghfir lana وَتَرْحَمْنَا لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. Oh Allah, we wronged ourselves. And if you did not forgive us, we are going to be among the wrongdoers. We are going to be among the losers. So they asked for forgiveness, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave them. We are not here as a punishment. And another belief of the Christians is that like the sins, and like everyone is born a sinner, and like Isa alayhi salam took upon him, whatever their concept is. But no, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgave them. And he said, yeah, go live on this earth till a certain time. And then, of course, we know that all of us are going to return back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So inshallah ta'ala, we are going to stop here. Or we can do the next ayah. It's the same thing that I already said. فَتَلَقَّى, then received Adam, min rabbihi, from his Lord, kalimatin, words, fataba alayhi, and so his Lord turned towards him. Again, as I said, he learned the way to ask for forgiveness. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala taught him, innahu, indeed he, He is At-Tawwab Ar-Rahim. Again, two attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At-Tawwab, often returning. Ar-Rahim, the most merciful. Tawwab means that when we ask for his forgiveness, he returns to us, like he looks back to us and he forgives us and he listens to us. It's not that he's not like us human beings when somebody wrongs us and we take so long to forgive them. Or sometimes we say, no, I'm never going to forgive you. You did this. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not like that. He's the most merciful. And when we turn to him, he forgives us. So never let anyone tell you that you have sinned so much that now you are a gone case. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not going to forgive you. Now you can never be a better person. No, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala till we are breathing, he will forgive our mistakes whenever we ask for it. The key thing is to ask for forgiveness. Sometimes we make a mistake and we are disappointed in ourselves and we are sad about it, but we don't ask for forgiveness. That is really important. We need to ask for forgiveness too, and stop trying to stopping that the sin that we were committing. Try not to do it again. All of these are important things. Feeling bad about it, yes, important. But then we need to ask for forgiveness as well. So this is something that, and it always remember, no, don't let anyone tell you that you cannot be forgiven. Everyone can be forgiven, no matter how much they have sinned. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is way more merciful than all of our sins. So we're going to stop here. Ayah number 37, inshallah ta'ala. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الحمد لله رب العالمين.